How to install Power BI Desktop on your laptop or machine. First, go to Google or Microsoft Bing and find my Power BI Desktop. When you go over there, you will find multiple links over there. And then you need to click on the download option over here. When you click on this, you will find either 32-bit option or 64-bit option. Based on your machine, you need to download the setup. Now, you will ask how to identify which operating system is installed. For that, you need to go to Start and type About System, about your PC, System Setting. When you click Open that, you will find a screen open on Windows 11. When you scroll down a little bit on the right hand side, you will find the operating system. If you see over here, mine is a 64-bit operating system. Now, let me go back to the installation. Since I have downloaded the executable, I will go and start the installation. Now, I will go to the download folder and run this setup as an administrator. When you run this as an administrator, Power BI Desktop will start installing on your local machine. Please note, if you have more than one user account created on that particular machine, you need to set up whether that installation is required to be installed on all the users or only for the current user. When I click, it's just a Microsoft setting. We have to click next. It will go for next features what we need to install for the Power BI and install the process, install the details. Now you need to accept the licenses, click on next. Here you can choose the default path, or if you want to change you can change it, but I would recommend to not change the default installation path. Click next. Here you will see there is a default check mark on create a desktop shortcut. After installation, a shortcut to Power BI will be created on your desktop. As I will be using frequently, I will keep it checked and then click install. This will take couple of minutes. Let me just pause this video for you and get back once it is completed. After doing couple of minutes of installation, it will end and open this particular screen. It took me around 8 to 10 minutes. Please note, this duration is vary based on your current workload on your system. After clicking finish, I should get up with a Power BI desktop installed on my local machine. Let us see how it looks. Please note, if you are using Power BI on your local machine, you need to have a Microsoft license. If not, you cannot deploy the Power BI report created on your desktop into the Power BI service. Now, what is a Power BI service? Power BI service is a URL, web-based URL where a app for Power BI can be accessed across the internet. So the link is app.powerbi.com. When you log in on, on this, you will be redirected to either sign in with a particular ID which is not a common ID like Gmail, Yahoo, or Reddit or something like that. Instead of you need an organizational ID in order to register for it. Before this, let us see how my Power BI reports looks like. At a high level, it looks in this way. When I click on blank report, it has opened a particular report. Now, we will see other details of report in our actual course. But let me go back to the Power BI service. Here, let me just use a Gmail ID and see what I get. Since I use my personal email, it was asking me to enter a different email as a work email. Now, let me log in through skillsacademy.com. When I enter my Skills Academy's email address, it asks me for password. Let me just try to log in. Now, I will log in with govilkar.girish at skillsacademy.com. Once I log in, it will open the Power BI desktop, the Power BI service. And here you can see how the Power BI is open on the web. Right now, I have very few things or very little things. You can see my report and other details over here. If you see, I can drill down the report very well. I can filter out whichever segment I choose or whichever product I am choosing. This helps you to understand a rough layout on Power BI services. Thank you.